Kennedy down low, gets her shot off.
That's 5 for Cordes already as well. You mentioned it. She's their leading scorer at 14 a game. The rest of their squad kind of averages across the board almost 6, 7, 8. It's really a team effort.
Sanders for deep. No good. Follows the shot. Gets the rebound. Saves it. Oh, they're going to call it on the line. Good hustle by Sanders. Nobody knows better if that shot's going in than the shooter. Kennedy, one of the best at following her own shot if she knows that it's off.
Yeah, and here we're going to see the Hawks press a little bit, turn up the tempo maybe. Oh, yeah, they're pulling back. Typically, they've been a more aggressive defensive style. It looks like they're okay with and content with being in the half court.
Going to have to watch Cordes. Cordes is very active without the ball.
Yeah, a lot of their offense is designed to get her open shots.
Big basket, you got to get the rebound. There you go. Anna Lindson rebounds out to Sanders. Sanders assessing the defense, looking to break it down, has a lane. Scoops, no good. Loose ball, Sanders ends up with it. Over to Lindson. Lindson out to Schulke. Gonna get a travel call. She had Lily Niebuhr wide open under the basket, just didn't see her.
Yeah, it looks like she just mishandled the pass a little bit, had trouble with that, and that's where the traveling call stemmed from.
Maya Mitchell back in the game for the Sabres, as well as Nicole Menke. Kate Cordes takes a short breather.
Mitchell with 2 fouls back in the game. This will be interesting.
Starting 5 out for Chaska, with the exception of Lily Niebuhr in for Kendall Carman, who's got 2 fouls. Oh, Ashley Schulke with a quick hands, almost got a steal. There's another one. There's another one. Great hustle by Schulke.
Schulke, again, she's one of those players. Her and Carmen, they do take care of all the little things on the floor. You know, they might go out there and defend the other team's best player on a day-to-day basis. They diving for loose balls, fighting for rebounds, all that little stuff. That's what makes this Hawks team so good. Obviously, they have the star power with their top 2 leading scorers, but that kind of stuff can't be measured.
All those hustle points pay off in the end. 13-9 Shakopee. Good drive, no good. Anna Lindsay gets pushed down, no call. Oh,
yep.
We are going to get the call.
Yeah, just kind of waiting for it there.
That call is going to be on Shyla Moore.
A little bit too aggressive going after the offensive rebound there for Moore.
Lucy Dardis in for the Hawks. Replaces Kennedy Sanders for a quick breather. Schulke running point. Mallory Hire top of the key, sees a lob pass open, not there for Lily Niebuhr. Schulke trying to break down the defense. Anna Lindson moves right, gets a shot off, no good.
Another nice move and good possession there for the Hawks. Just can't get the roll so far.
Good look, good basket. Schulke pressuring Menke. Cassie Ross drives the lane, throws up a prayer, no good. Lily Niebuhr tips it to Schulke. Schulke with a rebound. Fast pass down to Lindson. Lindson with the basket. What an assist by Ashley Schulke.
Great finish there for Lindson. Great pass by Schulke. I'm surprised they didn't get an and one there, as there was a little shove and a little contact as she completed the basket.
Hawks down 2. Just over 10 minutes left here in the first half. Good basketball. Double screen on Anna Lindson. Switch. Shot by Cassie Ross for deep. It's going to be off. Good rebound by Schulke. Schulke running the point. Out to Lucy Dardis. Into Lily Niebuhr. She's double stacked. Great pass to Hire. Oh, no call. Oh, boy, she got hit on the arm, I thought. No call. Missed shot. One of Hire's first looks of the game.
Yeah, it was her first look, and I'm going to tell you right now, I think that was a foul. You don't see the gopher commit, miss that badly in the lane that often. Great pass by Niebuhr. Absolutely just a perfect hip bounce pass there. It's not too often you see those with Sanders on the bench.
Timeout by Shakopee. We've got ourselves a game here. 9:27 left in the first half. 13-11, Shakopee with the early lead.
Yeah, Shakopee's got the early lead. Chaska, I mean, Hire hasn't been involved really in the offense at all. I don't know if that's been by design with Juan Mitchell trying to take her out of the game. But Chaska's getting good looks. You know, they're having good possessions. They're being patient on offense and aggressive on defense. Scholke's really started off the game strong, so hopefully we can keep it rolling and go get a lead.
I'm not worried about Mallory getting her points.
No.
I think they'll come. I think it's nice to see Chaska's other starters take the initiative and get the ball to the basket and get some shots. They just haven't dropped yet.
Yeah, and I think if you speak with head coach Tara Seifert at all, she's going to tell you that she doesn't have to design the offense to get higher looks. Those come organically throughout the course of the game. She gets buckets and runs. That's just kind of how she goes, specifically when it's in transition.
Kate Cordes back in for the Sabres. She moves really well without the ball. Good open look three, no good. Sanders leading the break. Sanders back in for the Hawks. Sanders, Dardis, Niebuhr, Higher, and Scholke. Sanders running left hand. It's good.
Nice move there by Sanders. She understood that she had Mitchell on her. Mitchell's got those 2 fouls, so she was aggressive. She took the ball right at her and was able to get in the open look.
Tied up here, 9 minutes left.
Lots of motion offense here from Shakopee, trying to get Cordes open looks.
Good help defense by Lily Niebuhr. Kate Cordes for deep. Oh, she gets the roll. Lucy Dardis switched out, had a hand in her face. Cordes still made this three.
Yep, the soft rim on the south side of the Hawks' nest here. Paid dividends there for Cordes.
Sanders for deep. Way off the mark.
I'm okay with that look. I mean, Sanders has been here before. She knows what she's doing. She's trying to get into a little bit of a rhythm on her own. There's a bad miss in the situation, but you know what? She doesn't take bad shots. Anytime the ball leaves her hands, I'm okay with it.
3-point lead for the Sabres. Kendall Carmen still on the bench for the Hawks. One of the tough defensive presence down low. Kate Cordes gets another look, and she drains it. Starting to feel it now. Another three. 6-point lead for Shakopee.
That's 11 already for Cordes.
She's showing up here.
Yep, 3 threes.
In their biggest game of the season. Oh, throws up a prayer. No call there. I think she was hoping to get fouled. Scholke hustles back on defense.
Yeah, she lost her footing there, got a little out of control on her way to the hoop.
Coach Terry's looking for a foul there. Not going to get that one down on the other end. 19-13. See if Chaska, the veteran team here, former state champions from last year, I expect to see no panic.
Yeah, the girls are doing fine. They know what position they're in. Like I said, they've been there before. And there's another three. Wow.
Another three. Olivia Paulicki.
Yeah, Paulicki's the second leading scorer for the Sabres. So she's getting going now.
3 threes in a row here. We've got Shakopee up 9 now. No panic for Chaska. Don't need to force anything. Just play good, smart basketball. Kennedy takes a three. She answers. Three, gola. Got a quick timeout by Coach T.
That was a big time offensive possession there, getting Sanders that open look, letting her see the ball go in from deep, maybe spark something going down the road. It's going to be interesting here. I would almost anticipate coming out of this break if Tara Seifert switches Scholke onto Cordes. It's something that they've done a lot throughout the course of the regular season. They have Scholke or Carmen guard the other team's best players, giving Higher and Sanders a little bit of a breather so they can initiate the offense more.
Yeah, it's going to take some energy to guard Cordes because she moves so well without the ball.
Yeah, she's their primary ball handler, but at the
Chaska.
same time, within their offense, she moves like a shooting guard.
She sure does. Carmen's still out. Higher, Niebuhr, Sanders, Dardis, and Linzen in for the Hawks.
Not something you see too often right now. Niebuhr on the point guard for the Sabres.
I imagine she'll want to stay close to the paint there. She's going to give up some speed to Jazz Hill. Cordes, no, that's Paulicki. Paulicki with another shot. Another three.
Back-to-back threes for Paulicki. Right now, Tara Sanders is probably talking to her assistant coach, is saying we can't keep going underneath screens. We can't keep going underneath screens. We're going to have to fight through them.
Yep. 25-16, Shakopee. Tell you what, they've got Mallory standing out. Shakopee running this matchup. Niebuhr down low. It's not her. Oh, just not converting.
Yeah,
Hawks have missed 4 shots down low in the paint.
She found herself just a little bit too low. She was pinned down beneath the block and unable to connect.
Let that one go.
The Hawks are down single digits right now, and Shakopee's shooting lights out prior to that last shot. I mean, Shakopee's been very, very good from the three-point line. So
yeah, you got to think that just can't continue at that rate. They've been good looks.
Mm-hmm.
Dardis and Eber take a seat. Kendall Carmen back in with 2 fouls.
Yeah, Carmen's just got to be smart now. And she
Anna
plays
Linson.
aggressive on a day-to-day basis, but she knows the situation.
They're really double teaming. There you go. There's a big basket. Kendall Carmen with her second 3 of the game.
Yeah.
6-point game for Shakopee.
Carmen's the second leading scorer for the Hawks, and she's played about a minute and a half.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have her back out on the floor.
Kenny Sanders spent a lot of energy on Kate Cordes.
Mm-hmm.
Good backdoor cut. Shakopee's always one of the best coached teams in state.
Yeah, 19-0 runs don't just happen.
No.
You know?
Chaska's played a tougher schedule than Shakopee. The only 2 ranked teams that Shakopee have played have been Chaska and Rosemont. They split with Rosemont this year and again lost to Chaska by 2. Good defensive stand there by Chaska.
That was a great defensive stand. Honestly, like withstanding for the maybe 35 seconds that possession took is not easy. Anytime the possession gets longer, the defense gets more tired, they get more frustrated. Hawks kept their cool there and were able to create the turnover.
They are switching up on higher every time there's a down screen on Mallory. That's the travel. Just Hawks have not been able to get Mallory higher with the ball.
And that's by design. I mean, we talked about head coach Juan Mitchell, very creative on defense. They're running almost like a modified 2-3 where it's a matchup zone, and it's giving the Hawks some trouble right now.
I'd like to see the Hawks catch Shakopee in a switch where she screens and holds her out and able to get a quick post up down low.
Yeah, I think the key for the Hawks, getting stops so they can get out and run.
Right.
Get a rebound, get the ball to Sanders, and let them go.
3:43. This first half has moved along. We've only got 5 team fouls total for the 2 teams. Going to get an offensive screen. Is that on Mitchell?
That's on Mitchell. That's her 3rd.
Big for the Sabres there. 3 fouls on Maya Mitchell.
Yeah, Mitchell was defending higher as well. So that's a big break there for the Hawks.
See if the Hawks can take advantage now. Post up. There it is. Double team. Oh. Tell you what, Mallory's struggling with this double team today. Got to give Shakopee credit for how much pressure they're putting on her down low.
She'll settle down. It's kind of tough when you're a consistent scorer, when you're not getting shots up. It's tough to get into a rhythm in anything within the game, whether it's passing, defending, rebounding. She'll get back on it. It'll be all right.
Chaska in this game with a forfeit against the 8th seed Prior Lake, who ended their season early. Shakopee beat Chanhassen on Wednesday night to earn this berth here in the sectional semifinal. Mike, how do you think not playing a game and being off for a week? Do you think they're just a little tight, a little cold today?
It definitely doesn't help. Specifically, like, you're coming off of sections is when you want to ramp it up. You want to get hot at the right time. So a week off is it's almost unnatural as you're trying to pick up the tempo, pick up the intensity. So they might have come out a little cold here, but realistically, it's just they haven't been able to get into any transition. Yep.
There's an offensive foul. You can't lean your hip into her. It's 2 in a row. Good call by the official there. 6-point game for Shakopee. 2:40 left here in the first half. That's on Cassie Ross, her first. And
Ross is another one of those players that right now she's checking higher. So the more they those types of players, the forwards, they're
Sanders
big,
for
get in
three
trouble.
deep, going to be off, long off the rim. Well, we just love to see Shakopee Chaska get that ball down low if they can.
It's been a slow-paced game for these Lady Hawks so far.
Mankey for three, nails it. They have really feasted at that spot on the floor. Sophomore guard with the big three. Takes Shakopee back up to 9 points.
Yep, Mankey with her second three of the game.
Chaska rushes a three there. Higher with the that's a good jump ball. And it's going to stay with Chaska. But look, Kendall Carmen, the senior, saying, let's get that ball moving. Let's pass that ball. Good leadership by the senior.
Yeah, it's natural to come down and you want to jack up a three to kind of match that scoring from Shakopee, but the Chaska's just got to stay within their offense.
And you get another three. That's off. Good rebounding position for Shakopee. And they're up 9.
Yeah, Shakopee was a little strong with that attempt, but I'm okay with the look. She was wide open off the inbounds pass.
Chaska's not been in this position much this year. They were down 10 to Chanhassen here in a rivalry game, but ended up blowing out their rivals. So it's not like they are going to be scared or concerned being down by 9 points.
Now, the name of the game for the Hawks, they play run basketball, and tempo is crucial for how they go. So they just need to get a few defensive stops to lead to some offense.
75 seconds left. Good block by Heyer. Mallory says, not in my house. Let's pick this up a little bit. Lily Niebuhr in for Kendall Carmen. Good strategic defensive substitution there by Coach T, preventing Kendall Carmen from getting a third foul here in the first half.
Yep, I like that. Niebuhr's done a good job so far in the first half and filling in with those minutes from Carmen.
Deep pass out to Cassie Ross. I wouldn't be surprised if Shakopee holds for last shot. They are going to be content to keep this game in the 40s, where Chaska has been averaging 69.4 points a game, giving up 48 points a game. Oh, that's good. No call. Wow. Wow. Double dribble by Shulke. She knew it. To it. Chaska just showing a little sign of panic there. 11-point lead.
Yeah, the crowd for Shakopee right now is fired up.
They are fired up.
Keeping Chaska to 19 points with 38 seconds left in the first half.
Yep.
They put a speed limit on this game, and that's how they want to play it.
That's right. 33 seconds. Chaska's really, other than Carmen, not in any kind of foul trouble. They have 2 team fouls for the half. I think she stepped on the line here. Chaska's going to get a chance to reduce this lead here before the first half's over.
Yep, get it to single digits here. Go regroup at halftime. Discuss getting over the top of screens instead of running underneath them, limiting the three-point attempts for the Shakopee Sabres, and they'll be all right.
Sanders looking a little tired right now. Shulke out top. Heyer launches three. It's going to be off the mark long. 12 seconds left. Plenty of time for Shakopee to get a shot off.
That might have been a frustration shot for Heyer. She's only had two attempts the entire first half.
Cordes is going to get her shot off. Stops. Cassie Ross for the corner. It's going to be long. 30-19 here at the end of the first half. Boy, Hawks are in for a battle. 11-point lead here for Shakopee. 19 points in the first half. Shakopee's defense doing their work, holding the season average 69.4 points a game. Chaska did 19 points here in the first half.
Yeah, Shakopee's done an awesome job on defense, but really their defense has been driven by their offense, their ability to make shots. Cordes leads them with 11, but Chaska hasn't run at all, and that's the name of that's the name of the game for them. Getting Sanders and Heyer out on the break is really where Chaska finds their success. I mean, I don't remember the last time Heyer went a half without scoring.
Scoreless, and the leading scorer for Chaska in the season, almost 20 points a game, 19.9 points a game. Mallory Heyer, 0 on the board here for the first half. Kennedy Sanders, 19.7 points per game, has got 7. So we are in for a battle here at Chaska. We're going to take a short break here with producer extraordinaire Brett Johnson. Mike Schmidt and Blake Herring here on the call. We'll be back here in a few minutes. We're back here on the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network with color commentary Mike Schmidt. This is Blake Herring. We are in for a battle here in the second half. We're 90 seconds away from restart here. Chaska finds themselves down 11. Let's do some point totals here. For Chaska, Kennedy Sanders leading the way with 9. Kendall Carmen with 6. Lily Niebuhr 2. Anna Linsen with 2. Those 19 points just simply not enough. Chaska shot 3 for 10 from behind the arc. The big difference in this game, Mike, Shakopee shooting 7 for 11 behind the arc. Just unbelievable, lights out. Now they have 11-point lead.
Yeah, they've been really good from deep. From majority of their scoring coming from the 3-ball, obviously. I think Chaska's in a good spot here, though. They're down 11. Obviously, you don't want to be there. But when you have an all-state basketball player that averages 20 a game that didn't score any buckets in the first half, you know that that's going to bounce back to the norm. You also know that they're not going to shoot 7 from 11 from deep again, so Chaska's got to be encouraged by the fact that the game is still only 11 points when they haven't played well at all.
Part of the problem that Chaska now faces is that Shakopee handles pressure and the ball really well. When they have a lead, they can stretch that out. They don't need to shoot. There's no shot clock here in Chaska in girls basketball here in Minnesota, so I'm a little worried if that lead stays deep into the second half. They're going to pull it out, and it's going to be tough for the Hawks to chase.
You know, the good news on that is Chaska's been here before. Obviously, we've mentioned that multiple times. Juan Mitchell's done a great job for Shakopee of putting the speed limit on the game, minimizing the amount of possessions the Hawks can have. I think, obviously, like the point of emphasis right now for me is pace. Right. Chaska's got to play with their pace.
And let's get that ball to Mallory Hire down low.
Yep.
All right, 18 minutes here to see who will go to the sectional finals. Shakopee Chaska. Shakopee with the opening ball here in the second half.
Yep, Scholke did
starters.
switch on to Cordes now. You see that. That's, I think, a smart move by Seifert.
Good defense. Chaska stays in their man-to-man. Scholke going to be trailing Cordes.
Yeah,
Kendall Carmen back in with 2 fouls.
Scholke basically face guarding Cordes. This is a very smart move by the Chaska coaching staff.
I agree. But look at Shakopee. Right now, no interest in pushing the ball to the hoop. Going to run as much time as they want. Maybe look for a back door. Oh, that's a fired up shot. That's off. We want that happening all second half. Long pass to Scholke. He's going to have to get a steal. Good save by Scholke. Wow, what an effort there by Ashley Scholke. That could have been a walk. Chaska fortunate there. Sanders with a step back. No good.
Yeah, Scholke continuing to do the little things on offense and defense. Good job by her to save that possession.
Crowd wanting pressure on Shakopee. A little surprised by that last shot by Cordes.
Yeah, I think for the first 5 minutes or so of play here, Chaska's going to be content with just playing defense, allowing what's going to happen with Scholke now on Cordes, making Shakopee utilize their second, third options versus their number 1 option in the first, like what they did in the first half.
That's a tough call there. They've been letting a lot of body shots go here, uncalled here in the first half. Sanders with the foul, puts Mankey on the line for her 7th point. Sanders with 1 foul. Foul's not a problem for Chaska other than Kendall Carmen with 2. Mankey with 2 points there, and the lead extends 32-19. 13 points now for Chaska.
Yep, the game plan continues to be front higher in the post.
As much as possible, deny her the ball. Chaska not getting 3. Oh, no good. Higher. There's an aggressive rebound. Up with the ball. That's going to be staying here with Chaska. But good fight by Shakopee.
Yep, the way Shakopee's playing defense on high right now, second chance points may be the way she needs to get her rhythm going. That's good. She's going to have to go fight, scratch, and claw for rebounds to get a decent look because they are fronting her.
Front side deny every chance they get. Switching on screens, front side deny. Carmen with another chance for a 3. Nails it. Senior with her 3rd of the game.
Yep, Carmen's up to 9. Chaska now applying the pressure with the press. And we got a 5-second call.
5-second call by Chaska. Ashley Scholke doing it again.
Big time possession there by Scholke, getting the Hawks back the ball. Something that Chaska missed in the first half is definitely Kendall Carmen's ability to stretch the floor from the 5 spot. You know, her hitting that a wide open 3, that minimizes
Scholke
the ability
for 3.
guard higher face to face.
Oh, Linson with the strong rebound and the follow. Big basket by Linson. Shakopee with a timeout. Hawks within 8.
Yep, the tempo has definitely changed. The crowd has definitely come alive here at the Hawks Nest.
Ashley Schulke's aunt, Marilyn Bowman from North Dakota, watching and cheering on her junior niece. Full timeout here by Shakopee. Down to 8 points.
Schulke's been the player of the game for the Hawks so far. What she's done on the defensive end has been very good. Now that they've given her that extra incentive almost to guard the other team's best player, she's really come alive.
She's done it all with defense. No points, but boy, you wouldn't know it by how much she's covering ground here on both sides of the court, doing all the little things.
That's why you can't watch basketball by looking at a box score.
That's absolutely right, Mike. Again, still Mallory Heyer with no points.
Yeah, but she doesn't have any points, but you know, I'm encouraged by the first 2 minutes here of the second half. She's got the offensive rebound. She's definitely more active on offense and defense when it comes to moving, and she's getting her teammates open looks. Kendall Carmen doesn't have anyone within 6 feet of her on that three-point attempt that she just drilled because they doubled Heyer.
Yep.
Like I said, they missed that in the first half.
Yep.
Having 4 players that can stretch the floor is really crucial for the Hawks. And now we see the tempo, the defense, the pressure here. Chaska coming out with the press.
Anna Linson playing safety here. Having a hard time. There's Linson. Oh.
There it is.
Oh. Jump ball. Chaska with another hustle point.
Possession goes to the Sabres.
Great denied defense. Full court pressure.
Now we see how Shakopee reacts.
Right.
Chaska's definitely changed the pace, the tempo, everything that they've needed to do in this second half so far. Let's see if it results in anything good for the Hawks.
Shakopee gets the ball into Mankey. Shakopee looks like they're a little rattled.
Yeah, the move so far has been putting Schulke on Cordes. It's definitely changed just the aggression on the Hawks defense.
Oh, they're going to get a push foul.
Yep.
Going to get a push foul on Anna Linson there. That's an easy one to call from here.
Yeah, I'm not going to knock her. There's
No,
just the tempo, the
not at all.
aggression. You know, every once in a while you get a little hand check follow up towards the three-point line, but if it comes as a result of aggression and trying to be, go get that ball, it's okay.
The first on Anna Linson. Tough shot. Oh, don't call that. Oh, boy. That's on Kendall Carmen. That's her third. Teammates loving her up, though, saying, you're okay, you're okay. I'm not sure if Coach T can take her out here.
No, I wouldn't. She's smart. She knows what she's doing. She
I
obviously
agree.
showed her ability to control it in the first half when they plugged her back in.
Cordes.
And as I mentioned, just her ability to stretch the floor
Yeah.
is something that the Hawks need right now to open up higher.
I agree. She's a different presence out there for sure. 13th point for Kate Cordes to lead the Sabres. Anna Linson drives hard. The junior with a basket. Anna Linson's got to attack like that. Great basket by the junior.
Yeah, good job being aggressive there by Linson.
There's a little bit of a psychological effect if you are trying to run the clock and you're just playing keep away. You can really get yourself into a funk. That shot's long. Got to get those rebounds, though. Chaska's got to capitalize. No second chance points, especially by Cordes. That's off. That's got to. Looked like it hit the shot clock. They missed it. Sanders in transition. 1-on-2. Tough basket. Going to get the call.
When she goes north-south, she's so good. Her hesitation moves, her feel for the game is just, it's electric. She plays like somebody that's much older than a high schooler, specifically a high school junior. I mean, her experience it obviously shows on a game-to-game basis.
One of the best guards in state. Makes the first of 2 for her 10th point of the game. Sanders, that balance that she also has.
Yeah.
So she has that hesitation, that ability to vary her speed, but the balance as she attacks the basket is unequaled.
I don't want to, she's obviously a great athlete. She's very quick, but what she does to create space is just hesitation. Hesitation's key, and Carmen might have got away with one there, thank goodness.
Couldn't tell if that was little bit of an acting job, or if that was indeed a potential
If
foul
it
there.
was, it was smart by Cordes.
Yeah, right? She's a smart player, trying to get that fourth on the Chaska forward. Cordes out wide. Palicki had a big game in the first half. Good defense by the Hawks.
Chaska's done a great job of fighting through screens, not allowing open looks.
You got to get those rebounds. Oh, boy. Oh, shoot. Tell you what, cannot give up second chance points.
Yeah, obviously Shakopee didn't miss too much in the first half. I don't think Chaska allowed an offensive rebound in the first half, but now they're starting to get on the offensive boards, which tends to be a result of aggressive defense. You know, when you're fighting, scratching, and clawing to get through screens, then typically what happens is the rebounding starts to lack a little bit. So hopefully Chaska can recover on that end.
Palicki, first of two, her 7th point. Sophomore now with 8. And that is also the lead here with 4 minutes gone in the second half. 36-28. Gotta like the higher pace. That's off for Shen. Tough break for Chaska.
Yeah, uncharacteristic, unforced error there by Sanders as she was trying to make a difficult pass there to Carmen as she was cutting towards the hoop.
I'm surprised that Shakopee's not sending somebody deeper there. See if they can break pressure. Anna Linzen on Jasmine Hale. Cordes, Shakopee with the steal. Oh, no. Oh, that's a travel. No travel? Wow, loose ball picked up by Hale, converts the basket. Tough break because Shakopee again caused the steal. And then answers with her own three-goaler. Ashley Shakopee with 3.
Shakopee up to 5 now. That gives Hale 10 for Shakopee as they exchange buckets. Much more intense second half.
Playing with certainly a sense of urgency and purpose. Shakopee, good defensive pressure on Cordes. Good defensive pressure on Shakopee. Or by Shakopee, excuse me.
Yeah, Shakopee again showing her defensive chops. Something Chaska's done all year is they've allowed Sanders and Hire to kind of roam a little bit on defense by putting Carmen and Shakopee on the other team's best player, and it's working here in the second half.
Oh, they saves it. That's a second save by Hale. Big break for Shakopee.
I thought she might have got a foot down, but
I
the ref
did too.
didn't see it.
Stay down. Good defense, Mallory. Oh, that's a travel? Gotta be a travel. What we got?
No.
What we got? Talking? Oh, no. Well, I tell you what, I don't think Coach T likes it. I know I didn't. Second foul on Kennedy Sanders. That seemed like a bailout there.
Yeah, if you're going to take a walk that long, you might as well hop on the bus. That was rough.
Mankey takes advantage with her 9th point.
Balanced scoring so far from Shakopee, which is what they've needed.
And making their free throws.
Both teams have done a great job at the line so far tonight.
40-31, 9-point lead for Shakopee. 12 minutes and change here for a berth for the sectional finals. Kendall Carmen squared up, looked, is going to drive hard. It's tough pivot. Oh, boy, can't get the rebound. Shakopee with a chance to extend this 9-point lead.
Yeah, Chaska really hasn't taken advantage of their size so far in this game. I'm okay with that look from Carmen. If I'm Tara Seifert right now, I'm walking over to the refs and saying it's 6-1 in the foul column right now. Can we get a look at that? I'd say 2 or 3 of them have been touch fouls. That one might have been warranted, but at some point you got to take a look at the scoreboard here.
3rd foul now on Kennedy Sanders. Something to watch.
Shakopee finally missed from the line.
Right. Shakopee has shown up here in the gym, making their presence verbally heard. Hale with her 10th point of the night. 10-point lead for Shakopee. Still, I love the intensity that Chaska's been playing with. Just got to get some of these conversion points, limit those second chances. Oh, Sanders look. Oh, Kendall feeling it. Off the mark. Nobody there to rebound. Tough look there.
Yeah, Hires working really hard to get the ball down low and might be affecting her offensive rebounding a little bit. I'd like to see her on a dribble drive almost.
Yeah, I still have Hire with no points. Good pass. She had ball, but must have got her with body. It fouls on Anna Linton.
Yeah, she definitely wasn't straight up there. She had the arm at an angle, and that's what caused the foul call.
Shakopee has answered with their own run. Hawks had it down to 6. It's a 10-point lead with Shakopee on the line to extend it. Shakopee with the regroup. Still plenty of time left in this game, just 10-point lead, but Shakopee can't handle the ball, so Chaska needs to start getting some conversions and then getting some stops on defense.
You know, as soon as they started playing better on defense, then all of a sudden the foul call started. You know, they're minimizing Shakopee's ability to make the three ball, which killed them in the first half. But now they're just getting to the line on the last 4 possessions they've gone to the line. So Chaska's just got to, you got to settle down a little bit on defense. I love the aggression. I love the tempo. It's just playing smart defense versus just being aggressive.
There on your screen there, you see Chaska huddled up. To the right there is senior Peyton Wirtz. Andy and Marion Anderson watching intently from Gold Canyon, Arizona, rooting on their Hawks. Love to do our shout-outs. The Linson family also in Arizona. John and Ruthie watching Anna. Janice in McAllen, Texas. Ken and Pam Klaus in Palestine, Texas. 10-point lead for Shakopee. A chance to extend it here. Maya Mitchell on the line.
Yeah,
2 shots.
The first half was all about Shakopee going 7 for 11 from deep. The second half is the fact that it's 7 fouls on the Hawks to 1 for Shakopee.
Well, I don't know. That was not a confident stroke there. If Chaska does need to put people on the line, Maya Mitchell might be the one there.
Yeah, definitely flat on that shot. She has been tasked with guarding higher all night, and I know that definitely affects her legs.
Free throw there. That's her first free throw. First point. 42-31. 11 points. Back to where we started here in the second half, the 11-point lead. What are we going to get? Going to get a foul on the baseline. It's too bad because it negated a good move and a basket by Kennedy Sanders.
Yeah, here's maybe the slight overcorrect that you tend to see in hoops.
Are they giving her the basket?
Gets too many foul calls.
How about an NBA continuation right here?
Yeah.
We'll take it. No basket. Waved it off. I think that's probably the right call, as much as I'd love to see it.
Yeah, I'd like to be able to argue that one, but you know what? The play definitely, the defenders kind of slowed down.
Foul apparently on Kate Coates. There's a basket. Hire missed it. Oh, what a cut to the basket, and just too strong for the senior commit to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Tough night so far for Mallory, just not getting enough looks.
Yeah, when you're a shooter, when you're a scorer, and you only get 2 or 3 looks a half, it's kind of tough to take the lid off the basket.
7 teams fouls for Chaska, 2 this half for Shakopee. Big difference here in the second half. And Shakopee, I tell you what, will be very content to run minutes off the clock by running this high court weave. Down low to Cassie Ross. She's going to pivot, throws it out.
Good job by Sanders to avoid her 4th foul there.
That's a foul. That's got to be a foul.
Call timeout. A jump.
Well, I mean, you can go at the ball, but you can't land on the player.
Yeah.
No call there.
I'm kind of surprised because, I mean, she didn't even come close to the ball.
No, she just jumped on her back.
Minimizing her ability to make a pass out of that difficult situation.
Chaska gets the ball back, but possession does move. Shakopee with the next jump ball. That's a throwaway. Sanders to Hire. I'm not sure what tears. Did you see what happened there, Mike? I missed it.
Yeah, it looked like Hire was trying to use her body to kind of create space. Sanders threw the ball into the open area, anticipating Hire's ability to
hold on
to
her
get
jersey?
I think that she just had most of her weight leaning the wrong direction there, trying to create position.
Looked like they were looking for a foul there or something, but 11-point lead.
Yeah, I'd really love to see Hire create something defensively. If you can't get it going on offense, the best way to handle that is to just be great in every other
Good steal.
area.
Good steal by Sanders. Great vision behind the back. Looking to drive, looking to penetrate. Not there. Okay, let's see if we get the ball down to Hire here. Anna Linson, top of the key.
Yeah, Chaska doesn't typically play any sort of isolation basketball.
Nope.
Everything is within the system. I wouldn't mind seeing
is.
something
There it
like
is.
this, though,
Oh,
where it is
boy.
an
Get it down
isolated
to her.
situation.
Sanders penetrates. Almost lost her balance. Got the ball off before the travel. She looks
like
hurt.
She might be hurt.
Well, you know what? She had a bad ankle here in the month of February. Missed 2 games, and just recently back. She looks hurt. She is hobbling. Not going to call timeout. But she is not running efficiently right now. I'd call timeout here if they can get that basket. Hire still can't connect. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm surprised there wasn't a timeout call there just to kind of regroup.
She's on her knees, right? Or she's got her hands on her knees. She looks like she's struggling.
Yeah, Chaska does have four timeouts remaining.
Chaska on the ropes here. 11-point lead with just over 8 minutes left.
Yep, Shakopee being content.
As they should be.
Sanders doesn't want to apply too much pressure with that ankle.
Tell you what, Shakopee's going to be running these screens in this high backcourt game just to run time. We're going to have to front the ball and risk them going back door a little bit by playing a little tighter defense. You got to get those rebounds. Can't let that happen. That's tough. She had position but just didn't get up to go get it. Got to give credit there to Hale. Hale's having a heck of a game.
Yeah, Hale did a good
Co-captain.
job. Yeah, Hale did a good job of isolating Lenson down on the block, knowing that the three-point shot tends to lead to longer rebounds.
Second chance points. Killing the Hawks there.
Yep, second possessions and free throws. Second possessions and free throws.
Oh, who's coming out? Schulke's coming out?
I would assume Schulke's going to stick
Linson's
in.
going to, I think you have to there. 12-point lead now.
It's good to see Sanders moving a little bit better, though, during this little break that we've got.
Linson now with 3 fouls. Hale with 12. Really, to me, has been one of the most important players on the floor for Shakopee. 44-31, just under 8 minutes. Sanders now trying to penetrate, not there. Trying to do it all. Great pass into Schulte, can't handle it. Hale with the fast hands, being disruptive.
Yep, Hawks maintained possession there. They looked to get a decent look, but Schulte wasn't able to handle the pass.
13-point lead, 7:44 left. Chaska's got some work to do. It's going to be a tough road here, but they can do it. They certainly have the talent, Mike.
Yeah, they absolutely do. And I think at this point, we've preached defense leading to transition. Now in this situation, I almost want, like, if our offense gets a score, we're able to establish our press.
Yeah.
And the press has been something that Shakopee's had a little bit of trouble with so far in this second half. So anytime we can get a bucket, it's huge. It's just, getting higher going, taking the lid off for her. She just needs to see one fall, and then maybe we can get a little rhythm going.
Yeah, she's at least had some looks, just not been able to convert this half. A couple layups, missed. They were contested, but shots normally you'd see Mallory make.
I'd like to see Chaska maybe even get to the line here, too.
Yeah.
Shakopee's only got two
fouls this half. (44-31). Chaska's well coached. They've seen these out of bounds plays. Schulte with a quick 3. No good. No foul. Nope. Every foul now is going to put Shakopee on the line, so you got to be careful a little bit on. Now, while that stops the clock, Shakopee has been pretty good from the free throw line here, especially Kate Cordes.
Yeah, Shakopee's been great from the line, and they've been great from deep. I almost like it can't continue. They're just shooting lights out. It's one of those things.
Well, I tell you what, Shakopee's going to do Chaska a favor, although there you go. Jasmine Hale feeling the 3. Biggest lead of the game now, 16 points for Shakopee. That
Yep.
was a killer.
And that's 15 for Hale on the night. She has been great.
Well, I think as a team, you'd love to see them shooting those threes up 13 points, but when you hit them and you extend it to 16, that's exactly what Shakopee was looking for. Sanders gets herself to the line. Chaska can take a little bit of a breath here, hopefully get these 2 free throws to get in and establish some defensive pressure.
Yep, Sanders is 4 for 4, right? 5 for 5 now from the line. Hopefully she can get that going. This is going to be a big make. Establishing the press on this will be crucial. It'll be interesting to see if Anna Lenzen's going to check Cordes now with Schulke out of the game.
Might see Lucy Dardis on Cordes, just with Lucy's speed. Big basket there, good free throw. 13 now for Sanders.
Who's
going to play safety? Dardis is going to play safety. Deny switch, good front, gets it right back into Hale. And they're running. Going to stop that. Good.
It's going to be out on Chaska. Looked like it hit Sanders' hip. At least we got a no foul call there.
That was lucky break there for Chaska. Looked like a little bit of contact. Juan Mitchell definitely drew up that break press. They looked a little bit more prepared there for that pressure.
Yeah, Chaska's been dropping the guy there, the girl that's going to be guarding the inbounder, so it's just right back to the inbound player.
She's out of dribble. There you go. Chaska's going to have to expend some energy here to get some stops. Can't give her that. That's a layup. Wow.
Yeah, miscommunication on a screen there led to a freebie.
Hale just killing the Hawks here. That's 17. 16 points and just over 6 minutes left. Chaska's going to have to get hot. Get the ball down to Hire. Going to get it double team. Kicks it out unselfishly, but going to get Hire for 3. We need it.
There we go.
Three-cola. There you go, Mallory. On the board for 3.
Get up there.
Got to get back into that press.
Get up there and press.
Mallory's first points of the game. 3-pointer when Chaska needs it most. Down 13 now.
Be aggressive here, Lucia.
Oh, is that gonna be off? What we got?
We got a foul call.
Boy, did she clear out though? They're gonna call that foul on Dardis, but it almost looked like she reached out and extended her hand.
Yeah. I think their feet got a little tripped up.
Fortunately, that's putting her on the line. Sanders back in. 13-point lead for Shakopee. Chaska really needs some of these free throws to miss.
Yeah, Shakopee's shooting 8 of 10 right now, I believe, 80% from the line, which for high school girls basketball
really good. Needed to, well, Hale stays hot.
Yep.
Chaska, next foul will be the double bonus. Sitting at 19 fouls for the half. Shakopee only with 3. A lot of things going Shakopee's way this game. Hale taking a breather, and the Shakopee fans sharing their love. 51-36 with 6 minutes to go.
Yeah, Hale taking a break with 19 points. She's been great, specifically in the second half for the Sabres.
That's just, they know that pass, not there. That pass was in traffic.
Yeah, this can
3 defenders around Mallory on that back
this
door.
This is when you get to the point where you're trying too much. Yeah. Chaska's just got to stay within themselves. It's hard to do. It's easy to say, but can't have those lazy
possessions. Really on the ropes right now. Need a stop. Shakopee very content to run the ball up top. Take some time off the clock. Now you got to pressure. Coach Mitchell calls a timeout. Each team now with 3 timeouts left.
Yeah, Shakopee's taking a short one, just trying to probably calm everybody down. I'm assuming they're going to bring Hale back into the game too during this break.
And if I'm Coach Mitchell, I am running as much clock as I have. Even if I, turn the ball over eventually, if I can run 90 seconds off each possession, I'm going to do it. I'm up. I've got a nice commanding.
Yeah, the strategy here will be interesting. If I'm the Chaska coaching staff, maybe anytime Mitchell touches the ball, I'd probably go give her a foul. Yeah. Create possessions offensively. I mean, we mentioned they're shooting, they're 10 of 12 from the line right now, and you just can't anticipate that. If that does continue, that it's just tough. But you can't anticipate that continuing.
2 timeouts left for Shakopee. Not sure they're really worried about that right now. Body language by Chaska needs to be positive and
Yeah.
encouraging. Don't be frustrated. Cordes drives the lane, kicks it out. Looked like a little hop. Going to be a backdoor. Good defense by Linson.
Go.
Let's run a little bit. Sanders with the ball. Going to drive the lane. Going to dish it up. No good. Can't just. Basket's not falling for the typical scorers here for Chaska. Got to get conversions now every time down the court. Can't afford to miss. Backdoor pass. Linson with good help defense. That's got to be. No. Oh, boy. Tough break.
Yep, 2 Sabres there, 1 Hawk, and it goes out on a Hawk.
Chaska does look tired. Spending a lot of energy trying to get out. Kept her pivot down, no travel. It's going to have some pressure up here at the top of the key. You got to stay with your player.
Yeah, it's extremely difficult to do when you've got 9 fouls already on the board, and
Yeah.
they've been calling little hand checks 30 feet from the hoop.
Now you have pressure,
Yep, now
ball
you
pressure.
go.
Got to deny everywhere. Oh, too bad. Cordes again headed to University of Jamestown gym. He's bailed out her teammate there.
See, that's not the person you want to foul.
No.
Now we're
Nor
sending
with Carmen.
Hale
That's her
back, yeah.
fourth.
And that was a really, really light call. I don't know if I agree with that one. And Sanders is Seifert's pointing to the scoreboard right now saying 10-3, 10-3, 10-3, referring to the amount of fouls on the Hawks versus the Sabres.
Coach Terra is not happy. You got to give Shakopee a ton of credit today how they've shown up. There's a miss. That's what the Hawks need.
Yep, use it.
Get a rebound, get some conversions.
Chaska obviously needs points here every possession, but it also allows them to set up that press. 20 for Hale now.
16-point lead. They're going to kick it up to higher and selfishly giving it up. Schulke with the run. There's a lid on that basket right now. Hawks can't get it. Cannot buy a basket. Good luck. No call, notably.
Yeah, quite a bit of contact there as she elevated to make the shot. That should have been a jump ball. No, you kind of foul?
Well, she had the ball, and then she had it around her back, and it looked like a delayed foul.
You know what? I'm okay with the foul call there as long as it comes from the near side ref. That far side ref, that's not their call. She didn't have the angle to look. I mean, it should have been a jump ball initially. And then the far side ref making the foul call is extremely tough.
Unfortunately, this lead's just continuing. Chaska on the rope, 17 points down, 18 points down.
That's 15 for Cordes now. She had been quiet most of the second half with Schulke guarding her.
At some point, at this lead, they're going to have to look for some threes because they're running out of time. No shot clock. There's Schulke for three. You need it. No good. Sanders trying to look to kick it out. Just uncharacteristic mistake. Throws it right to Shakopee.
Yeah, you don't see Sanders do that
No.
very often. I
No.
can't recall her doing that in my 2 years of calling games.
This has been a long-standing rivalry between two teams on other sides of the river. Shakopee getting the better of Chaska today.
Good
Higher now,
defense
running
there
the
by
break.
Higher.
Now, there we go.
That, in my opinion, that probably should have been an and one there.
I think so too.
Shakopee defender was definitely moving. Chaska's going to call a quick timeout here, establish their press. Shakopee's adjusted to Chaska's press by just getting the ball right back into the inbounders. They've been putting Hale as the inbounder, and Chaska's left a girl deep at half court each time. I would expect Chaska's going to bring that person up now to counter Shakopee.
Yeah, if Mitchell runs the same press break, which I would think he would, may have a different look right here, just to give them something, Chaska something else to react to.
He's probably
if they
telling
run,
him.
if they do run that same press break, look for the far guard to fire lengthwise after the ball comes back to the inbounds passer.
Yeah, well, the Hawks have to adjust. I mean, the coach, Mitchell, did a good job of drawing up a press break to get the ball back into Hale's hands immediately after she passes it inbounds. So if Lenzen still sags back here, the ball's going to go right back to Hale, and then I want to see a trap. I'd love to see it.
Good safety position, Cordes with the ball.
Right back to Hale.
Yep.
There we go.
And now you don't have to worry about transition. They're just going to run the clock.
Yep. If Mitchell, go
so
get Mitchell. There you go. There you go.
That's
Smart
the
play. Smart
That's a
play.
veteran. Nice job by Mallory. They clearly knew who they wanted to foul.
Yep. That's good coaching by Seifert. You have to get creative. You have to create offensive possessions when the clock's this short.
Get the rebound, come down and get some points.
Yep.
First step, let's get it under 10 and then go from there. Makes one of two. Chaska needs conversions, needs points in a big way.
Pull it.
Higher for three. That's
There
good.
we go. Get up. Be aggressive now. Get
Let's
up
go.
and be aggressive. Little gamesmanship there by Hire, not picking up the ball. Not right back. There you go. Go trap.
Don't foul Hale.
I'd bait
Just
him.
over 2 minutes.
Yep, bait him into getting the ball to Mitchell.
That's you.
Nice
What
defensive
a
play.
steal. What a nice job by Kennedy Sanders on the good block.
Her basketball IQ is just through the roof.
Yeah.
She understood what she needed to do. She was trailing her defender after being overly aggressive. Got a little caught, but she was able to recover.
Cordes veteran play there. Just pulls it back out. Under 2 minutes now.
Yeah, Hire's got to let Mitchell get the ball. Now go.
Now attack.
Get her.
Go for a steal. Go for a steal.
That's a soft call.
Boy, I didn't even see it.
It wasn't there. I think the ref anticipated them wanting to follow and just gave it to them. Not the worst thing for the Hawks in that
No,
situation.
but they need her to miss two and not go 1 for 1 here. Kennedy Sanders just is not 100%. You can tell by the body language and her movement.
Get the ball inbounds and run. Maybe hit Higher with a trail 3 here.
Higher with 3 fouls now. Gotta get that rebound.
Yep.
That's
Go,
it.
get it.
Get it, let's go.
Higher trail.
150 left in Chaska's season if they cannot come back from this tough 14-point deficit. Higher thought about it. That was deep. Got to go to the hole. Go with that left hand. Lenzen goes hard. Soft shot, no good. Rebound just the way it's been going most of this night. Boy, those looks inside just not falling for Chaska. This has been Shakopee's afternoon.
Yeah, when you shoot the way they did in the first half and then you get to the line as often as they did in the second half, it's going to be tough.
Timeout by Shakopee. 120. This is tough. What appears to be the ending of the season of a storied career for Mallory Hire and her fellow seniors. This is a senior-loaded team. Lily Niebuhr, Mallory Hire, Kendall Carmen, Julia Wacker, Lucy Dardis, Peyton Wirtz, Jess Hire, Zoe Cutler, all seniors on this roster, all part of the Chaska State championship team run last year when they went 18-0, undefeated at home. As this holds true, this 14-point lead for Shakopee. If Chaska were to lose tonight, it would be their first loss at home this season and an end to what has been just a fantastic and storied career for Mallory. Mallory has 2281 points coming into tonight's game, the leading Chaska scorer all time, and that's before her 8 tonight. So currently at 2289 here at Chaska.
Yeah, she passed up a really good friend of mine, Courtney Boylan. I was a couple years older than her in high school. She ended up going to Michigan.
Playing professionally in Israel. Get that ball, Ashley.
Shakopee takes their final timeout.
Yeah, Courtney is not only a tremendous basketball player, but what a great person.
Yeah.
She comes back and leads skills clinics here in Chaska, has been a part of Coach Tara's extended team, and lights up when she's in the gym with Chaska's youth. She's just a tremendous person and human and a heck of a basketball player.
Yeah, like I said, I grew up playing with, I was a couple years older than her, and wasn't too often you'd see a girl out there running with the guys in gym class, but she definitely had the ability, her ball handling skills. She reminds me a lot, actually, of Kennedy Sanders. Yeah, she's a very, very good point guard. And like you said, she always is giving back, coming back, working with Chaska youth. Her husband played over in Israel as well. He went to Michigan as shooting guard. Definitely a good basketball family.
Well, while Shakopee's the number 4 seed, I wouldn't really call this an upset. They are coming off 19 straight wins. They are ranked 8th in state. Again, their record at 24-3, and the winners of the South Suburban West Conference. They have always been a quality team. They're certainly no different this year. Great team. Chaska just not getting the shots today and couldn't come back from how hot Shakopee started. That's a jump ball. It's a quick call. There we go. Chaska's going to fight to the end here. 75 seconds left in this game, down 14.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, I mean, you got 4 top 10 teams all in the same section. I would love to be able to complain about the setup, but I don't know any way to do it better. So,
yeah, absolutely not. Yeah, 4 of the top 10 teams that stayed in this section. Today, I don't have an update for a score here, but Minnetonka played Eden Prairie. Winner of that right now looks to be playing Shakopee next week.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great season for the Hawks as they look to close it out here. All the girls should be proud. The coaching staff should be proud. Coming off a state championship, you know you're going to get everyone's best look every single night, and they've handled that extremely well.
I think what's just got to be disappointing is this is not the game that I think Chaska expected to play. They expected more of those shots down low to go. They expected more.
Yeah, you get a week off and you kind of lose a little bit of a rhythm.
Yeah.
You know, it's tough to ramp up the energy.
I think when you lose and you give your best effort, it feels better. And the effort's there. It's just the output has not been there. The results have not been there for Chaska tonight.
Yeah, it's been a little uncharacteristic.
Yeah.
I mean, Shakopee came out. When a team shoots 7 from 11 from deep, and they minimize your possessions, it's going to be a tough go. And then what Shakopee did that really clinched the game was just their ability from the line.
Yeah, they shot free throws well, and certainly that first half shooting from the outside the arc was fantastic. And the big difference here in the game, those two features. 57-43, 60 seconds left in the Chaska Hawks season. They look to finish 23-4 on the year.
Yeah, I think that as Lenson's going to go to the line here, I think Chaska probably played the toughest the toughest schedule of maybe anybody in the state.
Her first, Lenson will shoot 2.
Which is what you're going to get coming off of the championship.
Hopkins, Eden Prairie, Wayzata, Minnetonka, Minnehaha Academy.
Yeah, I was going to say Minnehaha.
Yep.
Shakopee. Hey, everybody.
It's tough to beat a team twice in a year, and Shakopee has certainly proven that today.
Yeah, this kind of reminds me of Chaska's boys, their 04 tournament run.
Wow.
First game of the year, they lost to Hopkins, and that was the only game they lost all season. You know, when you play somebody early and like Shakopee did with us, and they took a loss, you know, you come back hungry, especially if there's been that much time to build up throughout the course of the season.
5th personal foul on
Kendall Carmen going to get a nice big standing ovation here. Her season and career at Chaska has come to an end. Emotions hidden. Kendall, what a great player for Chaska. Get you choked up. Not a tougher, more passionate player that I've seen here in Chaska. She is a tremendous human, great player. The senior bows out.
She obviously wouldn't have it any other way.
9
but
points.
In a different world where Mallory Hire is not on this team, Kendall Carmen's probably averaging 17, 18 a night. She's got
totally
that
agree.
type of ability, but what makes her such a great player is her ability to fit around everyone else.
Yep.
You know, she understood that she had a role. She probably took a little bit of a backseat offensively, but you know what? Her career was great. She did all the little things right.
And I'm sure nobody has more charging pickups than Kendall Carmen.
No.
44 seconds left. Kick out to Shulke. Three, just not going to be enough today.
Chaska takes a timeout.
Coach T with a timeout. 10 points, 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's a lost in the shuffle here is how great Shulke's been. I know we propped her up a little bit early, but she's had a great game.
She and Sanders will be
defensively.
seniors next year and lead some talented Hawks on the court for their senior season.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got a better backcourt coming back.
Yeah, it's a pretty good set of guards there. Well, we need some Reggie Miller heroics right here.
Yeah.
10 points, 30 seconds left. Foul situation hurting the Hawks. Any foul is going to give Shakopee that double bonus.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's any Spike Lees down on the
Yeah.
sidelines that'll fire up some of the girls. Chaska's got their quick lineup out there.
Got to give Shakopee credit today. Not only did they come out aggressive, firing from outside, making their shots. Defensively, they limited Mallory Hire almost all game with switches and double teams down low, forcing Chaska to make plays elsewhere.
Yeah, I think like early on, Chaska anticipated, you know, they didn't necessarily press any issues in the first half. They were a little bit too content. You know, Hire, she probably just figured I'll get it rolling in the second half, and it just never happened. Clock ran out.
Hire's added 8 here in the second half, but they've been late. I'm sure she's frustrated to have her season and career come to a close today. Certainly wanted a chance to run it back. I think we're going to get some seniors coming in for Chaska. Jasmine Hale, 22 points to lead Shakopee. Mallory Hire, Ashley Shulke, Anna Linson take a break. Everyone standing. Full ovation for Mallory Hire, the senior, the Gopher commit. Going to her fellow seniors, Kendall Carmen and Lily Nieberg. What a career for Chaska.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what Hire can do at the next level. She's going to join a really talented recruiting class for Lindsay Whalen and the
Absolutely.
Gophers.
Seniors out on the court now for Chaska. Final 15 seconds. Zoe Cutler, Peyton Wirtz, Julia Wacker, Jess Hire, Lucy Dardis. Kicks out to Peyton Wirtz. Hit it, kid. And that'll be the game. Final here in Chaska, 59 for Shakopee, Chaska 48. All credit to Shakopee. What a game by Coach Mitchell and his Sabres. Tough loss for Chaska and an end of the run to some tremendous seniors. Last year's state championship record will always be on the rafters. Great season for Chaska, finishing 23-4. As the lineups here, disappointing loss, but all credit to Shakopee. They played a tremendous game today.
Yeah, tons of credit to Shakopee and their game plan. I mean, Mitchell came out and he basically created the offense. They knew they were going to have to operate from deep because they lacked the height to win down low against the Hawks. So they came out and they just made shots. That's kind of what it comes down to, is just their ability to shoot in the first half and to handle pressure in the second. They did a great job. Hats off to them. I hope they have a nice run.
Jasmine Hale leads Shakopee with 22 points. Kate Cordes added 15 unofficially for Chaska. Kennedy Sanders with 16 points, I believe, maybe 15 unofficially leading the Hawks. For the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network, Producer extraordinaire Brett Johnson, Mike Schmidt, Blake Herring signing off here. Final score here at the Hawks Nest, Purple Palace, Chaska 48, Shakopee 59. Good luck to the Sabres